They're being annoying. Oh, where did you get it from?
Don't worry about it. It's $45.
Holy
I know,
crap.
it gets big.
For a lunch burritos?
Well, I was assuming that Landon's children were going to be here as well.
They are.
Good morning and welcome to another episode of the Big Black Richard podcast. I'm going to get my laptop set up and these two will entertain you with their phones.
I'm just amazed by your bow. Can we call you a bow bitch now?
Bow bitch?
Ooh.
Yeah, come little bow bitch.
B by Bo Bum.
That's the new B in New Yard, bow.
Bow?
Bitch.
B by.
Oh.
Hey, I wonder if these are from Julius.
No.
Julios.
Oh, yeah.
Text Landon and I got 3 bacon potato for him and his children.
You're the only person in the history of the whole world that wants bacon potato. What is wrong with you?
I did it because I didn't know what his kids like.
Bacon, egg, and cheese.
Okay.
Like a normal fucking American kid.
Okay, they don't have to eat it all.
That's true.
I love your kids. They're fine. But how's everybody doing?
Good. This is a bacon potato.
You can feel because of the
Yeah,
moisture.
the weightness.
Did you cheat and look at the other one?
No.
It said beef. Bacon potato. I think that one. Yep, there we go. I got all 3 without looking.
Oh,
Did you
really?
see that? That was pretty freaking solid.
That was solid.
I'm solid.
Oh,
Rock solid.
hard as a rock.
Bricked up, some might say.
Bricked
So
up.
this is chicken molida. I don't know what that means.
Chicken
This is
molida.
Beef molida, that's what it is. Then.
Beef molida.
What does that mean?
It's like taco meat.
Why the fuck do they not just call it?
Because they're Mexican. They don't want to call it taco meat because then it
Taco.
sounds like.
Taco.
No, it said
Then
taco.
it sounds like.
Yeah, I don't think that's how they
Taco
talk.
meat.
They sound.
They smell delicious though. Yeah, had I known, I would have added more like cheese and beans maybe, but
Had
I
you have
didn't
known what?
what it was.
Oh.
I was like, pull up.
Oh, you were in the drive-thru.
Yeah, I didn't know what it
Okay.
entailed
Gotcha.
or didn't entail, I guess.
So what's going on? How's it happening? I thought you bought a new house.
No, I'm in the process of doing that. We had our inspection yesterday.
The house that you guys looked at?
Yeah. And
So you made a bid on it?
Yeah, and they accepted, but we are in the process of doing all the formalities of inspection, appraisal, da-da-da-da-da. So I just hit the button that said record, so we just didn't have a... Cool. So
These are for your children, and this is for you or something. Some sort
yeah,
of.
so there's 3 bacon potato, and then there's 1 that's just taco meat. So I don't know what you want to do with that, so... You're welcome. But yeah, so we walked in on the inspector yesterday because we had the option.
Anybody using this?
No, you can have it. And he was literally finishing up right when we walked in the front door. So he showed us all the pictures he had taken, and I just like walked through everything. The main things he was telling us about that were of concern was the foundation. So it's a pier and beam house. The foundation is like warped in several spots, and that is one due to an opening in it's like I guess there's a portion where the crawl space is supposed to be, but it's not sealed off properly. So there's just an influx of water and moisture that just gets under there. So I guess the pier and beams are swelling and then contracting because of all the rain we just had and the subsequent flooding a month before. So none of the doors actually open all the way and or close all of the way.
Oh, wow.
So that's...
So are you gonna
I don't know yet.
close on this house because it seems like it's a rather bad foundation for your real estate empire.
Hey, you.
But also, maybe you could just buy Landon's house. It has a new roof on it.
Landon does have a new roof. That's the exact same thing as the house that we're looking at, but the only difference is it has 2 acres. So new roof as of January, 2 acres, and I think it's 1,800 square feet.
How many acres do you have?
2 acres, 2,100 square feet, and in a really old neighborhood. But we do have a kid across the street who's like 5.
So you guys are the youngest kids on the block, some might say.
Basically. I mean, there's some like younger families, but we're just kind of for like all the new families to move in, then we can like have tiers.
We can leave that later. You guys are strange.
Okay, that's how it was on our street. We're the new ones, and all the old ones are starting to die, and now we're the old ones.
You guys waited a really long time to go from new to old.
So,
How the
Are you
tables
buying
have
up the houses around you?
turned. You should.
no, I am
You
not.
should. I don't know why
Create
not.
your little Pulowski
Pulowski.
Complex?
complex.
Compound.
Bring all the gays there.
Compound.
All the gays in San Angelo can live.
We
in
already
this
called
one
it a gay Dina only because next door neighbor across the street, down the street, around the corner, and then Dr. K, and then across the street over there.
You guys flocked together, eh? But there was a couple other things
Exactly.
with the house that were like concerning. So the back, that like sunroom, if you will, in that little bedroom that's down like 3 steps across from the washer, just hot as fuck over there. So there's an HVAC duct that just dumps all of the cool air directly into the attic. So it's just an exposed duct.
So it just needs to get fixed.
Correct.
We're making concession and the price drop.
Correct. I would prefer the fucking fixing
Fix.
of the AC. So there's that, and then
Make sure you get a home warranty.
correct. Yeah, I'm gonna do everything and anything I can. But if we go through it though, I'm waiting for the official inspection report, and then we can negotiate the fixing and or the we're not gonna do this. We have until Sunday to back out basically for our option period. So. And he just like pointed out some safety things and some stuff that just didn't make sense, like the thermostat is in the kitchen, so the thermostat would read typically warmer, like if we're cooking, so that would mess with our temperature. The water heater is a 3.5 versus a 4-ton, so it's an adequate amount of flow per square footage, but it would be ideal to go up to that extra half-ton to a 4.
What was your inspector's name?
And then there was a lot. It was concerning.
It was interesting because like, didn't they not want to pay for that?
They didn't want to pay for the survey.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
What about the appraisal?
the appraisal doesn't come until we decide to move forward with the inspection. Stephen Willa,
Oh yeah,
this handsome guy.
he owes me money,
Oh,
so that's cool.
hell yeah!
He's not gonna pay me, but he owes it to me.
Did he inspect this building or?
No, he was a client of mine, and I helped him do stuff, and then he didn't pay. So
Nice.
Good thing that we only have like 4 viewers.
yeah,
He was one of the 4.
I mean he's good at what he does, but
Yeah.
maybe you could be like, hey, I work for Seth Life. Now can you pay me? Or did you already pay him?
I know that's gonna come out the earnest money, or not at all if we don't close, I guess.
I don't know. You should just be like, yeah, redirect that check to Seth Life.
How much is it? Is it hundreds or in the thousand? How many digits?
Hundreds.
Oh, okay. But
That's
Yeah,
a good taco.
you're a good taco. But yeah, there was a lot of things, and I know that like, the things he was saying, and then we talked to Jay's grandma about it, and she was like, "Well, I mean, it sounds like you guys are gonna be putting in a lot more work than just the money to get into the house. So you got to figure out if that's worth it to you." And I'm sitting there, I was like, "Oh, I don't know."
Well, especially, I mean, unleveled floors and then the doors don't closing. I mean, there's a lot of,
Yeah.
even all homes, doors should close properly, period.
Correct.
And if they're asking for this price and that doesn't do it, I don't know.
Yeah, and that's not even after the appraisal, because there's stuff in the appraisal that will identify whether we can move forward on the house at all, which I think is weird that the appraisal would come after the inspection.
Correct.
I feel like they should be in this like same time frame. Like one should not supersede the other, because the appraiser's looking at different things than the inspector's doing. So
Right.
ideally, they would be in the room at the same time doing the same shit, but.
I would think the appraisal comes first. And then you have the inspection to say, hey, look at all these flaws. Then, you know what? Then you can negotiate.
Yeah, because the appraisal determines the home value, and if it's FHA compliant. So even if I make all these negotiations based off the inspection, there's still no guarantee that the house is even compliant with FHA
Right.
and that I'm even allowed to move in, basically. So why would I?
Or they want, I'm just giving out a number. They want 200,000 and it comes appraised at 175.
Yeah. So that's a concern too. So we can either back out.
Well, but
Pay the difference.
the appraisal district, that's a different thing. But the appraisal district lists your house way higher than what you're even offering, than what they even want
Well, that's good for
because of the ad.
Yeah.
The
land.
ad.
Yeah. So we'll see. We have, like I said, we have until Sunday. I'm waiting to get the official inspection report so that I can review that and see if there's things that I'm even worth putting up with to fix and or not fix and go look at a different house. But I've been looking at other houses even before we even did the inspection because I just want to make sure I'm on top of my options.
Can I
We're
be
just
one of
gonna-
your options? Oh,
We're just going to remodel ours. We're not going to move. We're going to get the floors, get
Oh,
the
yeah?
bathrooms.
No bathrooms, no floors?
Yeah. And we're going to take it out. We don't need that.
True. That'd be cute. I support it.
You support it?
Makes the most sense to me. Who needs a bathroom? My wife just texted me. I'm in trouble. No.
She's in.
No.
You guys are on their phone. You're
Let
supposed to be.
the bedroom.
sorry.
What the hell?
You're right.
Works.
What the fuck
I'll
is this?
look at it when I get home. Shouty.
I know you don't have
Children?
children, but do you know if PTA meetings are weekly or monthly?
PTA.
Seems like a monthly thing, right?
I thought they get periods like once a month. I don't know.
What is a PTA meeting?
Parent Teacher Association. I think they change it PTO, Parent Teacher Organization. But yeah, it's like
I think it's once a month.
seems like once a month. Well, because their meetings, I believe that some of their meetings are on like Tuesdays in the evening, and I can't do that because I teach a class. But
Sorry, Landon.
Laura would like to do it, but then we have to find a babysitter.
For the evening?
But if it's weekly, I can't afford that. But if it's monthly, like in
You have
Laura's
to pay?
meeting-
No.
for the babysitter.
Oh.
I don't have a live-in one.
Well, do you both need to go?
No, I have to teach my class. Laura has to go to
Oh.
the meeting.
I understand.
Wow, while you were burping, you must have not.
I literally
heard.
did not know. I'm so sorry.
It's okay.
You're not.
Yeah, it's okay.
That's cool though.
But I think this is the part in the segment where I show
Jesus.
Keen some, TikToks
We-
that
We usually do that in our own time, even though I guess this is our own
this
time.
is our time.
I know. I just don't. I don't like watching shit like that. If it involves getting their body hurt, I don't want to see it.
Oh, damn. I love those.
You see how it
Fuck
like.
yeah, man.
Favorite foods are saltine crackers, salt bagels, and plain sourdough bread. Occasionally, I'll use a little bit of butter. Your challenge today is to make the blandest meal you can imagine, but still make it good. This is lamb to the bone, aka the whitest meal ever.
Too much cheese?
Ingredients: apple with celery. No, chives.
We're seeing some kind of salad.
I've been to some interesting house parties and things like that growing up. For some reason, I always find grapes, apples, and raisins in food that it's not supposed to go in. So I figure I put all three in a potato salad and see how it turns out.
So an American abomination is basically fried chicken on frozen waffles with like I guess sprinkles. This is perfect because it feels like you're taking an African American dish and making it bad, which is how I would describe.
Why do people think chicken and waffles is a fucking African American dish?
So much. You're welcome. Chris, how you
Not on frozen waffles with sprinkles on top.
Chicken and waffles is, for some reason, related to African Americans.
All right, so this is what I got going. I got a tuna casserole.
That was it? Okay.
Yeah.
Does the Rolls Royce actually come with an umbrella?
Does a what?
A Rolls Royce actually come with an umbrella.
No Rolls Royce. Maybe.
Wait for it.
Oh my God. Oh, God. Oh my God.
So, can we do this to your mom?
You're awful.
It's just over. One of the comments is like, do these women not tack this stuff down?
They make stuff to make it in them. I hate you. You're an idiot. I hate you. I hate you.
We're watching stupid videos right now.
I can't make them stop either.
It's bad.
Okay.
Hell
Oh,
yeah.
shit.
Hell yeah. Idiot. Love to see it.
Dogs find a way.
How many zip ties is on that one?
Damn. Yeah, I could have told you that. Well, I got something about. Oh yeah, there you go. Yeah, Sky would have fucking had a hernia if she tried that shit. Hell yeah. Well, I got actually that reminds me. So, last night, I guess about 2:00 this morning. I don't know what the fuck. Jay. Oh no, I went to go get Jay. Because she was laying in the bed with Juju and Jelly because they did not sleep well. Juju had an accident. Sorry, you gotta stop pissing on yourself, baby. So she was laying in the bed with the girls. So I went back and laid in bed, and I was like, okay, whatever. So 2:00 came around, and I was like, okay, let me go get her out the bed. I step out of our bedroom into the hallway, and I'm like, oh, it smells like shit. I was like, oh, maybe she just changed Jelly's shitty diaper. And like, I get closer to the door, and I'm like, no, it's not it. So I walk down the hallway. Lux has shat right at the base of the hallway where the carpet meets the tile. So his stomach was just fucked up. So I was like, I am very upset. I am very tired. So I let him outside, cleaned it up, and then I was cleaning it all up. And Jay's like, what the fuck are you doing? It's like 3:30. It's like, Lux shit on the floor. He's in the kennel now. She's like, okay. Go back to bed. 4:30. Jay's like, I think Sky needs to go potty. And I was like, fuck. I don't think Sky needs to go to the bathroom, bro. So I go down the hallway. I immediately still smelled a little bit of shit that's still remaining in the carpet because you can't clean up shit without a rug doctor or something like that out of carpet. So I get closer to the kennel, and it is the worst, awful smell I've smelled in my entire life. And I look in there, and both of the dogs are just standing fully pressed against the front of the cage because Lux has emptied the rest of his bowels onto the base of the kennel. And I'm like, well, fuck, this is even worse because how the fuck am I supposed to clean this up? So I just let him outside, through the garage, close the garage, and then open the side gate. I didn't go outside with them. I just closed. I like, okay, walk through, go to the garage, close the garage, leave them outside in the front of the house, walk through the house, go to the side door, open the gate. Hey, dumbasses, get back in here. So both of them shimmy back in, fucking paws all wet and disgusting. So it's just like, I'm going back to bed. So I sprayed Lysol and let it sit, and I cleaned it before I came here. So that's also why I was late. So
Thank you for that shitty story.
you're welcome. It was very gut-wrenching. And
Yes.
yeah. So I figured I'd wait until we had finished eating and put it away before I shared that little bit of information with you.
Appreciated.
You're welcome. What are we looking at?
This is just right above us.
Oh, to see Landon's
when
kid
when these children start doing
run
that again,
full speed.
I just thought it'd be funny to.
What if he told him to
Watch
stop
them.
just before you did that? I only heard them run once.
I know.
Well, I guess I have another story. So I guess this is Keen stories, unless you have something.
Keen story day. Let's go.
Okay. Well, on Saturday when my wife was prepping for Jelly's birthday party on Sunday, she was leaving the house and was not paying attention when she
Your
was...
wife is pregnant?
Yeah. And she wasn't paying attention when she was backing out of the garage. Yes, very easily. Very easily. Wasn't paying attention, backing out of the garage, and reversed straight into our other car.
Oh no!
Yeah. Oh, did you not know?
No.
She told everyone.
You didn't tell me that.
Oh, I didn't tell anybody because I didn't think anyone needed to know. And then she
Yeah.
proceeded. And then she proceeded to tell everybody.
Oh my gosh, no!
Then she proceeded to tell everybody of her little fucking mishap.
Oh no.
So
Oh no.
yeah, so that's
Laura and her have more to talk about
I know.
now.
I was thinking about that. I was like, oh, our wives do the same, just fucking up our cars.
It's messing up cars, having 3 babies.
Yeah.
No job having.
The worst.
Originally from very hillbilly places.
Yeah,
married up. I mean, gosh. They both kind of have problems with their fathers.
So you're saying we married the same person?
Dang.
I don't think we
Good luck, man. You got about 10 years of
Well, I'd like to.
complication to
It's funny
go.
that it happened now. Like just. Oh.
Yeah. Oh, there's Jessica.
But yeah,
walking
she just
around.
like full on reversed, and I was just like,
It auto follows.
yeah. And
We have that for Brent's mom.
that's right, I saw that.
Yeah.
But I had barely closed the garage. I was waving them goodbye. I was barely closed our garage door, and like I had fucking heard the.
So you knew your car was behind her.
I always park right. The car is
So
never
it's
any
like-
different. Yeah.
You
Yes.
you park. She parks in the garage here, and you park here.
Correct.
But if for some reason she's a little bit here,
You have to turn,
you have to do a little motion like this.
which we do all the time.
And it's, but like you were probably
No.
far enough over here.
Oh yeah, I was.
Like
Like
you-
the wheel
you're-
was basically
yeah.
over the fucking.
Like you're not making this mistake
I have.
because you know that. Then you'd have to go out there and
Yeah.
change, right?
Oh, I've also got out like that before, with it being exceptionally close and
Yeah.
or too far from. Yeah. So
But so you were here and she was a little bit further
Yeah.
than she should have been,
and then just went straight back.
and just
She said she thought she was in park,
oh
and then just
rough.
let it go. So it could have been a lot worse if she was more centered to the car or the other car, because then they would have been just fucking.
Long time ago, when I had a roommate, my friend from high school, after college and all that, he had a friend come over, and I always park in the parking lot. I mean, driveway, garage, and I got my car, and it didn't bother looking out, and she had parked right behind me. Boom. Many moons ago.
I also park at the end of the driveway, basically, because like, let's say right here is the opening of the garage, like. Right here is like way too close because even if you need a maneuver, you're gonna be doing a 10-point turn in the garage. So I usually park the back wheel just below, like where there's like a little ramp to get up into the driveway,
yeah.
where the back tire is sitting on that. So I get out at an angle. So I'm like, I'm gonna give you as much room as humanly possible to correct before you get close to the car.
yeah.
So, but it's fine. It happens. So I have a replacement fender coming that's going to be replacing the fucked up one. And hopefully I don't need anything underneath it to be repaired. I'm taking that tomorrow morning to our friend Bradley's place to get looked at. And then if everything looks good, they're going to take that fucked up fender off.
Can Bradley do that?
Well, they just need to take the fender off and put the new one on.
Oh,
And then I'm going to wrap the new one to match the color.
Because the color didn't matter.
Yeah, the color doesn't matter. It'll matter if I ever sell the car.
Right, but
So,
I was gonna say because Tommy's father-in-law
Correct.
is buskers.
and they had my car
You know.
earlier in the year,
Okay.
in May, to fix
Uh,
pretty much. I think that they fixed the passenger side when I got sideswiped.
Gosh.
So
Wow.
I have a friend that on the Jeep, I guess it turned too close into a pole and it scraped the side. He fixed it. $300.
yeah, usually the fix is a lot cheaper because what I found I'll have to do is submit 2 claims with a deductible of a very high amount to get them both looked at and then subsequently fixed. So I was just like, the big black car is fine. It just looks like someone took a chunk out of the ass of it.
The BBC.
The BBR. We actually call it BBR. Just
Big
because of us.
black.
That's right, yeah. But yeah, the gray car, purple gray car is a little more noticeable, if you will.
Oh, yeah. Those dents are
Yeah, it's very
pretty much.
Yeah, and luckily only the headlight got like scraped a little bit, so I probably can be buffed out, and then the front bumper was already kind of fucked up a little bit, so I'm not too worried about that. So, like I said, we'll see what the underside damage is, and if I need to actually just put in a claim. But I bought all the parts to fix it and wrap it myself again, so we'll see.
We went to San Antonio this weekend.
And how did that go?
It was good. We went to a friend's 60th surprise birthday party.
Nice. You couldn't even show up for my
Whoa.
daughter's 1-year-old.
We were in
birthday.
San Antonio
Yeah, for a different party.
for a different party.
A
Yes.
60-year-old is more important than a 1-year-old.
Wow.
Good answer.
They do have more to talk about. Your baby just kind of played in the ball pit while your other kid opened, or you guys opened her gifts.
Her presents.
And her sister put her in a fucking chokehold the whole time.
Yeah.
I didn't even see you guys leave. You guys left so fast.
Well, we were like, Laura was like, I think we're done. And I was like, okay, I guess. I don't need to be here for any particular reason. I didn't think I needed to be here.
Well, you guys were here so your kids could hang out, and then you
Yeah.
could partake in the
Festivity.
revelry.
No, that's what I did.
Yeah.
That's what happened. So,
Don't be a dick, Richard.
wow.
Now you got to set these up. But what's it like in
I don't know what he's doing.
He's laying out.
Great little-
These are all the grave sites
These are
he's
new-
going to have to dig for us.
New parking lot.
A new parking lot.
Are
This
you-
way, we're gonna in Keen's new house. He's gonna have a car here, and he's gonna let his wife park over here.
I'm just going to park
On the street.
in the back.
Yeah.
Like I'll drive onto the property and then just all the way to the side. So the only way that something will hit me will be a deer. So I'll take a deer hitting
deer.
the car versus another car.
Well, your deer hit you.
A lot
I
of
hate him.
times,
yeah, because I
well,
just find
my car is nicer than Laura's car now, and so I've been parking it in the garage. And I was like, "Here's the deal: you've taken up parts of the garage with your stuff. I'll take the other part of our 2-car garage."
yeah.
And I'll park in it. And when you want to get rid of all your stuff, then you can park your van in here. But also your car is not as nice as mine, and we want it to get messed up more when
We
a
do
hailstorm comes.
It's supposed to rain today.
It rained a
I
lot
think.
yesterday or
No, the day before
the day before
yesterday.
I need it to hail, Richard. Hail.
Hey, that saved us with our Rover. We're trying to sell it.
Yeah.
It's it.
We were.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, yeah.
And then
Yeah, we'll
we
see.
got hail damage, and they totaled it.
Yep, that's what happened to we had just bought a Santa Fe, like 5 months prior, and it hailed, and then we were like, okay, insurance claim, it's gonna get totaled out. Like there was dents on the roof, the hood of the car, and then like I think it's like the driver and like front passenger doors, and I don't know why they quoted it to be like $15,000 worth of fixes. They just needed to replace those parts. That's really loud. You might as well.
It is loud.
You might as well just be on your phone if it's gonna be that loud. But yeah, they like totaled it out. I was like, oh, okay, cool. Oh, did we all get?
I think so.
Oh,
It
no,
wasn't
I got-
me.
I got something else, I guess.
We all got to go save a kid somewhere.
Oh, Amber Alert.
Who's Amber?
Yeah.
But yeah, hopefully it does hail and people can get some nice little insurance claims. But yeah, I'm hoping to have that inspection report for the house so that we have something to look at.
Tangible.
Tangible, yeah. And that was one of the reasons why we went with a different mortgage company. We're going with First Financial now because we're going with Rocket Mortgage.
Yeah.
For like I had like a 1% incentive with one of my employers at closing, but that 1% really didn't help in the grand scheme of me having to bring $15,000 to close still.
Yeah.
So I was like,
I will request that if for some reason that guy ever sends you a bill, like it doesn't get wrapped up in the financing and everything, if you do get a bill from him for whatever reason, I will print out the bill that he owes me, and instead of sending him a check, put this in it and just be like, here.
And here's
And
$200
then-
the difference.
It's right there.
yeah.
And just mail that to him, and I won't even make you pay me. Be like,
Yeah. Because we were told that we don't have to pay it; it'll just come out of the earnest money. But if we pay up front, that he'll get he'll offer us a discount. And like we'd finished the inspection, and I was like, okay, so I was told that your payment comes out of the earnest money. He's like, oh, yeah, we'll just send that to close, and then we'll just be good here. I was like, sounds good to me. So if he had said something about paying now, I would have done it per the discount, and so that if I didn't close on the house, that he still got paid. But he didn't, so I was like, okay, thanks.
I wonder if you still have to pay him.
Nope.
If it doesn't close.
Nah.
I mean, he didn't feel like he had to pay me for doing stuff, so.
Yeah. It's like, I'll take an IOU at SethLife.com. But
Let's see.
What do you have
We're
going
just
on?
going to look at exactly what he.
what do you have going on in your life right now, Richard, besides recovering from vacation?
Oh, it's no vacation. It's just like Saturday, leaving Saturday, coming back Sunday.
That's a vacation.
So
You guys drove the whole way?
San Antonio, yeah.
Hey, that's almost exactly the
Oh,
amount.
gotcha.
Why don't you just
Send
it
him
back?
another invoice.
I've sent it to him a lot of times.
Is it a self-owned inspection company? That
It's
he-
from December 13th last year. Resend invoice. CC. So there's CCU on it.
No.
Keen at SethLife.com.
Then he's not gonna send my inspection report. That or he'll forge it or something. I don't know.
Should
wait, wait until I get
Are
my
you?
inspection report.
Wait, do you get the?
It should only
You
come
get
to
it
me.
before you pay?
Yeah. I hope
Because
so.
if I were him, I wouldn't deliver until after because he doesn't fucking pay me. So
Doing that like somebody owes me money, I feel that like if someone wants to borrow some money from me, sure. And if they have the intent to pay me back quickly, at that point in time, I say, you know what, go ahead and keep it, or not.
Yeah.
I mean, and so my niece, I co-signed a car for her, which many years ago, I never wanted to ever co-sign anything for anybody. My brother's like, no, you need to do that. And I'm like, okay, here's my one condition. She needs to come to San Angelo and Concho Educators, get a loan with that. I'm on the supervisory committee. I've asked them if she's ever, behind, let me know, because I don't want to do that. And at the time, the vice president's like, you know what? I'm not going to put it on your record that you're co-signed with her. So anytime I did something, it never showed up. Then I'm
cool.
co-signing. Yeah, which is fantastic. I didn't ask for it, but it happened. And so my niece called me and said, hey, I'm not going to make a payment. I'm behind. Is there any way you can make a payment for me? Definitely. You know what? I'm going to definitely do that. I went $300, three something.
yeah,
Okay. And then at that point in time, I just waited. You know, I would have, if she would have said, hey, the check's in the mail, I probably would have ripped the check up. Easy. But she never sent it. And then I asked her a month later, oh, I'll get it to you, Uncle Richard. 2 months later, oh, I thought I sent the check to you already.
Yeah, always check
Why
the
do
book.
people do that when they owe you money? They say, oh, I thought I paid you.
I don't know.
And so at that point, I became
know, Seth.
persistent. And so I called my brother, and then 3 months later, she finally paid, and I deposited the check
Yeah,
to where I would have.
you'd have let it be in a gift.
I would have been a gift.
Yeah.
If you show some effort to pay me back, it probably would be a gift.
Yeah,
I just wanted to see how responsible you are.
yeah.
And but I've been
Well, and
You know-
we've had this conversation before about loaning people money. Like, when you've told me, like, when you loan people money, you just don't expect it back. Just like expect that they never pay you back, and if they pay you back, awesome. And then if it's in like your situation, right, that's a little bit different. But like, because I think mine was about some random people here in San Angelo that like I gave 50, somebody was like, hey, can I have $50? I'll pay you back next week or whatever. Like, you've warned me, like, just never expect it because it probably won't happen. I did work for that guy. I didn't lend him money.
Yeah.
Like, I lent
exchanges
I
are
lent
different.
Jazz money to fix her car earlier this year. Like, her car was broke and she needed like $1,000. So like, put on the San Angelo Studios credit card, and we'll fix it. It's okay. And then I gave her I gave her invoices to pay me back at the interval she asked me to. And then last week she was in the office and she was like going through a closet for me and like cleaning it, like crazy cleanup.
Yeah, it looks good.
It was a lot of work. She did like 24 hours of work or something.
Yeah, that closet looks amazing.
And so I was like, how do you want me to pay you? Like, do you want me to pay you? Or do you want me to like get rid of the debt part? Like, what do you want me to do? And she was like, the debt part. That's what I was hoping to do. And I was like, perfect, I'll do it. But like, she had every intention of taking care of that. And then she saw something that we have for the Whiskey Collective, that cart that like has all the like kind of tool kit cart thing. You know what I'm talking about?
Nope.
It's like I'll show you. But it's just like where you
I
can
thought you were gonna get
store
out of your
different,
ass.
No. Like
I have it stored right here.
you fit like
Give me a second.
it's like this. It's like this tall, has drawers in it. It's like has wheels on it. And she was like, "Man, that would be really great for my nonprofit." Blah blah blah. And so I was like, "You came, you took care of the debt, you did all this stuff, and here's a gift." And so I got her one too.
Nice.
But I like put it up obnoxiously next to her on the desk. She's like sitting there with her laptop, and I set it here. And it doesn't say what it is. On these two sides, I didn't realize that because on the other two sides that I was looking at, it says what it was. And I was like, thank you. And I like put it here. And she was like busy. And I go, thank you. And I pushed it closer to her. She's like, yeah. And I was like, I looked and I was like, oh. And I spun the box around and I go, thank you. And she's like, what? Is this for me? And she's just like, huh? So
That's cool.
that was fun to be able to do. And like, but like, it was funny. It was just like the funny, it's like, I'm like, here. But that's how I had given her, because she had asked me for some things to like organize with. And everything she asked, I would like just jump on Amazon and order it. And then I'd set it right there like that. And so I was trying to like, it was being a little deceptive, trying to get her to.
Funny. You
look
should have
up
wrote
and see
something
it.
on the blank side, be like "not for jazz" or something. But that's good. You're a little good Samaritan.
I don't think so.
Radically
but-
hospitable.
But
That's-
our closet, much cleaner.
It usually is when Jazz
Holy
cleans it.
clap. Holy crap.
That's the second time that she's really cleaned it, I think.
Well, that's the first time I've ever given her just like, in the past I've said, please organize all this stuff. Don't throw things away. This time I said, please organize all this stuff. She goes, can I throw things away? And I said, this is what I want you to do is if something's broken or trash, throw it away. If something we don't need or you don't understand why we need it, put it out. And she put it out on the middle desks up there. And then every day that she was doing it, she would take me to a desk and she'd go, what do you want to keep here? And I'd have to like grab one or two things and be like, this is for this and this is for this. Don't get rid of it. But then the majority of stuff we got rid of. And she was like, dang, this was a lot less of a fight than I thought.
She thought she was gonna have to fight a hoarder.
Yeah. And really I'm not. Just some of the stuff that we've had over time is like, this was for this project or this was for this project. And then we're not talking about a closet that's so jam-packed you can't use it. It was just really disorganized.
Sure.
So I always just looked at it like, well, we have all this space, and if I did need that thing, whatever, but I could, like the very first time that I walked over and looked at it, I remember feeling like, oh, I see why the hoarder lady on that TV show, like she would, I mean, this is generalization, but they would always like be like, want to see every single item. And then they'd like have this like crisis. Do I throw this away or not? And it was a lot easier for me when it was like just all of this stuff. Cause I was like,
go.
nah, it's good. I don't need it. And Jazz even pointed out, she was like, you know, I have a rule that if it's going to be in storage, it needs to cost more than $20 to replace. And sure. I'm sure there's like some deviation of that, but she has a storage unit in the basement here, and they have tubs, and every single tub is in a spreadsheet and what she has in it and how many of everything. So that way, because
Okay, who is Jazz?
she runs
I told you to meet her last week. And you didn't listen to me.
Yeah,
she
you did.
runs the ministry called Jesus Loves Strippers.
Okay.
But she's
right,
she's been with us since the very, very beginning. Like I gave her a desk when we first started St. Angelo Studios.
A friend of mine does estate sales, and she's
Yeah.
having one.
Okay.
And it's like, let me see. And it's not about the estate sale, it's just the pictures.
But she does ministry to like adult
It's like-
entertainers. Yeah.
Adult entertainers.
Yeah. So like
But it
people
just,
in the sex industry stuff. Yeah.
so I decided, I cleaned out my closet right when I retired.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just going to have to go through the house again and not be like that and just get
When you
rid
die.
of. Yeah.
Yeah.
I just don't want,
I don't want my kids to have to go through my crap.
and we need to go
when I
through
die.
Brent's mom's
Yeah.
right now. And it's just like, holy cow. She has tons of material because she used to sew material just like
Oh wow.
a lot. And the thing about it is that I have a friend that does sewing, and people are paying her hundreds upon dollars on material she's bought because it's antique now. The material is they don't make that material anymore, and so she's getting a lot of money
Wow.
for the material she has. And I'm just looking at Miss Blosky. She's bought that material 30 years ago, 40 years
Yeah.
ago, and it's still like a lot.
Dang.
And I would have saw it and just wanted to throw it away.
Yeah.
But after talking to my friend, and I didn't tell her about Brett's mom, but I'm thinking, how much technically antique material is here? Does she have? And if you call it antique, I don't know what the verbiage
and
is
I
on
think
that.
I think that a lot of people they'll look at stuff and they'll be like, "Oh, I can sell that," right? And a lot of things you can, but a lot of things it's like you really have to find the right person to buy like a specific thing for it to be worth having. Yeah. But also you think about the story on the other end, right? So, I mean, if I just had something to sell you, whiteboard, right? I just sell you a whiteboard. You just need a whiteboard. And you happen to buy it from me, you're using it, great. But like, what joy to someone that ended up with that fabric because you can't get it anymore.
She lives in Florida right now, and I just think that I might fly her down.
And just be like,
hey, can you come help me
Take
look
care
at
of this.
this? And I, you know what? She's retired. She would do it in a heartbeat. She was my catering director early on. And so one of the things I still remember is that whenever we did a going away party, I had her do her own going away party.
did she know it was her
No.
own going away party?
She did not know it was her going away
That's
party.
Great.
And so I had somebody else book a party, and so she thought it was for this person. And so I had her set it up and do everything
That's great. I want to say,
for her own
yeah.
That's fantastic.
party.
Yeah, you did all that fucking hard work, and then
And it was her. It was for her.
Yeah.
And so
Well,
I would never forget it. Yeah.
last year, I guess Laura didn't have the birthday she wanted last year. And so this year she was going to do her own, like she planned her own birthday party.
Yeah.
And then one of her friends was like, "Hey, I really want to help with this." And I guess Lauren, Landon's wife, was like, "You know what? Let's tell Laura. We'll take over this." And so Lauren and somebody else have taken over planning Laura's party, which is great. But Laura also has a friend from Seattle that's coming that like found babysitters for their kid or like people to watch their kids while she was gone. And she's getting on a plane Friday morning and coming to San Angelo just for Laura's breakfast.
That's awesome.
It's like a brunch thing, I think.
I thought you were saying it like they were gonna plan the party too.
Oh, no.
Oh,
No.
okay. I was like very
Lauren-
concerned.
Lauren
Yeah, I
is
know. I
planning the
thought that
party.
other person was coming to help with planning, and I was like, and Nothing. Got it.
Oh, sorry.
That's fine.
But I will say that I just threw out there. I texted Hannah, who's the lady's name, and I said, Hannah, I do have a small request for me. And she's like, what's that? And I go, do you have a food saver? And she said, no, but I know where I can find one, like borrow one from a friend. I said, okay. And I sent her a Google link to a restaurant that I really like in Seattle that I miss a lot. It's called Yasuko's Teriyaki. It's this crappy little teriyaki stand on the corner where I would wait for a bus. But I'd eat there all the time. It was freaking delicious. And it just has like a crappy board with handwritten prices on it. Like,
Hell yeah.
and this guy's been doing this forever. And like, probably wouldn't really pass a health inspection, like kind of situation. And a couple of years ago, we had Jacqueline, Lara's friend, food saver it up, and Lara brought it back. And it was like halfway defrosted by the time it got here. But I told her, I go, just go buy me 2 pork, extra meat, food saver that thing up and bring it. I get like freeze it before you leave and then bring it, and I will pay for this.
Is
And
a
she's-
food saver just like a Ziploc
Yeah.
situation?
Yeah, it's the you know
gets the air out.
Oh, like a vacuum seal?
Yeah.
yeah, vacuum seal.
Oh, I see.
That's called a food saver.
Okay, did you ever go to the restaurant Sweet Lou's
No,
in Seattle?
no.
Oh my
I
god!
mean, maybe not. I don't know.
They smoked all their meats, and they had the best wings and best Reubens with the smoked
No.
flavor. It was
That doesn't-
amazing. I think they closed after COVID. Google to see if it's open. I don't know, but Sweet Lou's was amazing food, and it was like a bar. Let's do a paired head with the restaurant in it, and so amazing.
Oh, why don't you open it? Franchise it.
Smoke it, smoke meats,
Smoke meat. Ooh.
smoked
yeah.
wings.
Was it in Seattle or was it in Washington?
Seattle.
Because it says there's a place called Sweet Lou's in Ponderay, Coeur d'Alene, and Athol. I don't know.
Ethel. Was
You
it?
know-
Madame Lou's.
No, Sweet Lou's. You know, if I did it, we can call it Sweet Dick.
Yeah.
Closed
that be?
June 2025.
Oh, wow. 2 months ago.
It was good. It was.
Obviously not good enough.
I know, but those Reuben, that was the best Reuben sandwich I've ever eaten.
Fucking horse
The
meat.
smoked corned beef.
What did you say? Horse meat?
That's what it looks like, yeah.
Reuben?
It's like horse pussy flaps, you know. So.
Oh my god!
What the fuck?
What is
Every time I
wrong
think
with
of,
you?
Now I'm gonna
that's
make
what-
some
that's what I think of
smoked
Arby's.
Reubens.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'll
yeah,
pass.
please.
I'll pass.
You'll pass?
Yeah.
Why?
It's brisket, bro. Calm down.
Bro, it's all right. Arby's.
Yeah, it's brisket.
Yeah, I know. It's
That's a different situation there.
yeah,
Arby's, buddy.
Arby's is rough.
The horsey sauce. Is that the pictures?
Yeah.
2008. Damn.
Yeah, it was dark in there when we went. I mean, the seating and all that.
Wow.
You had segregated seating, huh?
No, it's just a.
They didn't
dark-
have fried chicken. It was smoked chicken, bro.
When did it close?
Just said-
25?
I
Or-
said June 2025.
June 2025, yeah. So literally 2 months ago.
Yeah, we went there a couple of times. We were there 9 days, and I think we went to that restaurant 3 times.
Dang.
You know, a couple is
What's
less
funny-
than 3, right?
It's funny that you said that because, like, you were like, yeah, it's like the parrot head, but with food, and
The parrot house.
it's like you went on vacation to hang out at the parrot head.
I never thought I'm trying to give a.
Yeah, that's why you
Yeah.
were comfortable.
Yeah.
Well, I've
were
seen all
home.
these TikToks of like, yeah, we went on vacation so that my kids can eat chicken nuggets and throw fits in exotic locations.
Okay, what are the parents?
seems
And I don't know if
about
this is how
right.
you manage, but if I've seen where parents
Beat
cook
'em.
dinner,
Oh.
but then the child doesn't want it, and so they go to Chick-fil-A to get nuggets.
Oh, yeah, beat
and then
'em. Yeah, you beat them.
I
And-
mean, my
and-
kids can't go to Chick-fil-A without me.
No, but would you cook dinner and they just like be stubborn and no, I want Chick-fil-A, and then you buy them Chick-fil-A?
Oh no, super no.
Yeah, usually they just have other
I had a
options of what
friend.
we have at the house.
Okay, I had a friend. We had a Christmas party, and they brought their daughter and kid, and then he was gone. And I'm like, hey, where's your husband at? So and so wanted wings, and so he went to Cork and Pig to pick up wings for her, and then she brings the wings and she has them in her thing, and have all the food over there. And I'm thinking, I don't know what I was thinking. I was mad. You know what?
Yeah.
You're at a party and
I think there's a place like there's certain like instances where I would go like if I knew we were going somewhere that the kids didn't like,
Yeah.
and like maybe then I would stop and get them something, but like if but not if the food where we were going was free. Like if we were going to buy food somewhere and I knew the kids wouldn't, one of the kids won't eat anything, but every place has chicken nuggets and Montgomery loves chicken nuggets. So like, and French fries, like fries, he loves fries.
Sure.
But like if we're sitting at the dinner table and last night we had, fajitas, and the night before that we had, just like chicken and rice and stuff. And like, we'll make him a little plate, and if he doesn't eat it, he usually will get like Cheez-Its or pretzels or popcorn or something, and he is fine. The other ones, we're like, nah, that's what you get. Like, eat it.
Yeah, it's weird. Yeah, so going to someone's house and then they don't want to eat their food, and I haven't really experienced that.
But you leave to go get them.
No.
Oh, yeah, no.
Probably not leave to
I
go
was
get them
like-
anything. Like, because I can definitely understand. I don't want to eat that. I don't know what that is. I've never eaten this person's food.
I'm going to suck it up, and I'm not going to. I'll eat when I leave,
Yeah.
or something.
Yeah.
Or better yet, you know
Well,
what?
and is this an older person? Like an
No.
older kid?
She
Because you have to think like we're
14.
talking about, so 14, yeah.
13, 14.
Yeah,
I
no,
mean,
they should eat that.
13, 14, they should eat that or sucks.
Yeah, wait
You
till
don't
you
get
get home and eat
anything.
something.
Yeah.
Make yourself
Or
peanut
you know
butter and
what?
jelly
You
sandwich.
you get the wings. You bring enough for it to share.
That's true.
You don't just
Yeah.
eat it.
Everybody gets one.
Everybody-
But like if it's little kids,
Yeah.
usually like if it's little kids, I'll just do like a quick like glance in the kitchen and be like, well, I know that Montgomery likes bananas.
Yeah.
And they have bananas on their shelf. And I'll be like, hey, can he just have a banana? Because like he needs to eat something.
right.
Yeah.
Or if I notice
I'm
like
not opposed to
know,
that.
yeah.
To do something
Yeah,
to where.
going out and get anything? No,
But
I'm not
no.
doing that.
Yeah, and then we had fajitas last night. Actually, I put them on the grill, and
ours came frozen from a bag, but they were delicious.
ours was portobello mushrooms, bell peppers, onions, tomatoes, roasted, smoked,
Nice.
and keto-friendly tortillas and
Keto?
beans.
Keto.
Keto-friendly. I'm trying to change my habit
Well, we
on eating and cooking.
like I just looked in the fridge in the freezer. I was like, oh look, there's the bag of chicken breast fajitas and the bag of vegetables that go with fajitas with the sauce. And I was like, perfect. Let me just make that. Let's go. But what was funny is before I left here, Watson had asked for Chipotle. And like, there's been occasions where I'll get Watson Chipotle, but like Watson's like, Dad, can you get me Chipotle? And he'll even say, remember, it's okay if you say no. I'm like, damn right, it's okay if I say no. But I was like, then I get home and I look and I'm like, oh, cool, I can make fajitas. And then it's like, as we're sitting down and I'm like filling up my burrito and I like start to roll it, I was like, Watson, we're at Chipotle. Boom, boom, boom. And I ate my burrito.
Silly.
And then Brent made some smoked salsa.
Ooh.
Oh my God, I should have brought you guys some.
Does he like smoke like smoke all the veggies and then
yeah.
blends them up, whatever?
I'm doing a lot of smoking over there. I might need to see what that's
The
about.
rule is anytime we light the fire pit, the grill,
Better
He-
beef or something.
he makes smoked salsa.
You ever
Okay.
had smoked dick?
Smoking dick.
He does do that.
Oh my God.
Silly. Oh shit! I'm glad this was empty.
So
That's good though. I wouldn't go out of my way to get my kids something to eat if we were going to someone else's house to eat. Because Juju, like sometimes it takes a little bit of convincing to let her try something. Because she's like, oh, I'm hungry, and I'm like, okay, well, mom just made, let's just say fajitas. We were talking about that. She's like, I don't like that. I'm like, well, I guess you're gonna fucking starve then. So it's either you eat mac and cheese or fruit, because this is what I'm eating. And then mom will make the same fucking plate, go sit down, and she'll go over there. Hey, what are you eating, mom? I'm like, bro, dog, she's eating the same thing I just offered you. And then she'll eat some of her food. And I'm like, did you think I
It tastes
poisoned
better.
you? It's just the
Man,
same thing.
growing up, whatever's on the table is what we ate. There was no.
Yeah.
That was it.
I mean,
Except, I didn't like spaghetti,
Sure.
and so growing up,
Was it homemade spaghetti?
it was
or like-
homemade spaghetti. I don't like finely ground meat, and I would make a sandwich, and my mom would let me make a sandwich.
What kind of meat do you like?
big,
Chunky,
thick.
chunky,
Pungent.
But yeah,
chunky moist meat.
when I was what about like that taco meat though?
It was all right. It was.
Is that
it was,
not far enough?
That was
small
to,
enough?
that was to the point of I'll eat it. Yeah,
'Cause, like, we
anything
would
smaller
do-
like that, I would not.
I mean, we
If
had
that-
like meatballs.
If
with
that was in
spaghetti.
a spaghetti sauce, I wouldn't
Yeah.
eat it.
Okay. But like we would just have meatballs. Like we'd have spaghetti sauce because it wasn't homemade. It's like Prego or Ragu or
that's how it is
whatever. But
sometimes,
like your pasta, that, and then meatballs that were all set out separate, and usually broccoli. That's what we had.
Broccoli and spaghetti. What the fuck was going on at your house?
I don't know.
Slavery?
It's green.
I think we all liked that better than salad. So
Oh,
I like
slavery
tossed
or
salad.
broccoli?
well, we all liked slavery better than salad. Yeah.
I like tossed salad.
Ugh.
Getting it taught. No, I'm just kidding. My dad and Jaren have both pointed out that I look like I'm losing weight.
Are you doing that on purpose?
No, I'm not. I don't know what they're talking about.
Oh.
My dad was like, "You losing weight?" And I was like, "What the fuck are you saying?" No.
Well,
And I walk around
wasn't there a
shirtless.
point where you wanted to do that? Like
I
Jay was
mean,
giving
it's
you-
not that I really wanted to lose weight. I mean, it'd be nice if I didn't have the gut, but it's fine. My wife's gonna get one here in the next 3 months, ideally, pregnancy. So I don't really care. My body is a temple on the inside. The outside, I don't give a fuck. But yeah, I don't know. Jay was like, "What are you doing? Are you starving yourself?" I'm like, "I'm definitely not starving myself. I promise. I've been eating every meal, all the time, not
Yeah.
starving myself." And I thought it was maybe the fentanyl.
Yeah.
The fentanyl.
Yeah. The lisdexamphetamine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we haven't seen you naked in a while, so
Oh, we can change that right now. You want to?
sure.
But yeah, so the
NSFW for the podcast.
Yeah,
To be fair, I already
we're gonna
should've-
blur it out. It's gonna be blurred out for a minute.
If you just put your hands on top of it, I don't think you need to blur it. But yeah, they said
Hold
I'm
on.
losing weight.
We
and
can-
I'm just like, no.
We can hold on.
Little-
Wait.
Little loincloth action.
Hold
You're
on,
gonna roll it up?
Yeah, I need it.
Ah.
So I can make sure that we get everything covered.
No, you're real generous here.
Oh, okay.
I think we'll just need that.
Okay, gotcha.
Just that'll cover the tip. I'm not talking cash app, baby. But
You
no,
know-
it's been good.
we had a conversation about tipping last week.
We did.
Remember? And I've proceeded to have more conversations about tipping with other people, and one of the things that seemed like me and Patrick had a good conversation, and I think I saw somebody post on Facebook, what's with tipping culture? When do I, blah blah. I think I got it.
Okay.
My new rule:
What's your new rule?
if I pay you standing up, I'm not tipping you.
I pay you standing up.
That means like baristas.
Barista, fast food. If I have to walk up to the counter, if I pay you,
What about to goes? Walking up to
Nope,
go.
not a fucking chance. To go was never a question for me. They don't do shit for that.
Mm-hmm.
The person that does the work on that is the chef. That's to put it
And
in
he's
as a
not-
go
he's not
box.
gonna
He's
get
not
it.
getting tipped.
True.
Like, bring the chef out here.
So
I got a tip for him.
like
That's, I guess I can see
Because
that.
I do
if I have
at
to
least
stand up,
10,
if I have to-
15%.
me and Patrick on Saturday we were talking about it, and I was like, I think what it is if I have to touch a screen, I'm not going to tip. So that way I have to handwrite it. And this is why I got to that point, I'll say, is if I tip you, on a piece of paper. You see it. When you go to put it in at the end of the night, you see what I tipped you, or just right there, right? You see it. If I tip you on a screen, you have no idea. You have no idea.
What about, let's
That
say,
it was me that tipped you.
like
you-
the pizza places where you pay first, and then they bring you the pizza. What do you tip on that?
at? Like Double Dave's?
And Lakeside Pizza.
Oh, you said, I was like, are you having a stroke? Angela Ale House.
Oh
okay.
no, I don't tip there
Angel
because no tipping there because they don't come to my table except for that one time to
And take the-
deliver the
to
one
deliver.
food.
Yeah.
They don't check on me.
So there's no
What do they?
real
What, they didn't do anything to earn a tip. Like,
Sure.
and honestly, I would have been perfectly happy if they yelled my number and I walked up there and got it.
So
for 'em.
Sonic, no tip?
No tip.
Oh no.
Yeah, I heard that tip situation is weird anyway.
But I am sitting down when I get that. That's interesting.
Well, that's why, because like they bring it to you.
Oh, if
and
you're
that's
standing
it.
up. I was thinking they were standing
Yeah,
up.
yeah, yeah.
no.
Yeah. I mean, ideally they would be
No.
standing if they want the
Yeah.
tip, but
No, I think, like, I understand the server, like, you know, like, Landon and I have had a conversation about this because him and his wife have both been servers, and, like, you rely on that. You rely on the tip. But
But they're serving. They're not
Yeah.
at the register just
Yeah.
bringing something in.
you're just getting paid to stand there.
Yeah.
Why do I
And
gotta
you're
give you more
paid-
money to do this?
And you're not paid a server salary either.
No.
So you're
It- I will say that it is almost like predatory when it comes to tipping, and I think we talked
Yeah.
about this when because it's like, okay, these are all your options. You're basically held hostage until you press one, or you just walk away.
Yeah.
But it's like if you walk away, then someone else can just press it, and then there's no like authorization after that.
Yeah.
So it's like, okay, thanks for your service.
Custom tip 0.
Yeah. So yeah, you have to go out of your way to do less, essentially, and it's really predatory, and it's really not fair for the consumer. But it's ideally supposed to be easier for the
The
owner and the person that is getting the tip, because then there's less that they have to do in terms of okay,
Yeah.
well I got to go punch in this guy's stuff to close this
Yeah.
out. Because I remember having to do that when we worked at the bowling alley. It's like I enjoyed getting the tips from all of the
Yeah.
patrons essentially, because they would just write out the thing. They'd either say nothing or they'd write a dollar amount. And I was like, oh hell yeah, thanks.
Yeah,
I
thank
love
you.
it. I love this guy at
Yeah.
the end of the night. And I'm like, oh, I need to make sure I thank him next time. So it was a little bit of like you said, like I get to know the person that tipped me,
Yeah.
and I get to cash it out at the end of the night. I'm like, oh hell yeah, this is great. But yeah, on Stripe on the little tablet, there's really
Square.
there's no connection or Toast.
Yeah.
There's no connection between just a guy pressing buttons and then piecing out. So
Yeah. So like they wouldn't know anyway if it was me or not. And so I mean, I'm not tipping to get credit with them, but like I'm tipping them to thank them, but they're not even getting the thanks. Like I could tip $100 and everyone else could tip 0, and their average normal night was $100 and they would just think it was normal.
yeah,
Right.
Oh yeah, we talked about that last time too.
So I think like that we should just get rid of it
Fucks my inspection.
completely. But,
Yeah, I tip just out of basically habit.
Yep.
So it's just like it's there, and I'm like, well, I don't want to leave nothing, but then I also know that I'm expected to tip, but then I know I don't have to, but I know it'd be nice because hopefully this is more helpful to them outside of me just getting whatever service I just had paid for.
Well,
So
no-
I'll just do it and be like,
Nobody's tipping me for websites.
Sure.
I do all
I'm
that
sure if you
work,
offered a
right?
tip option, there would be questions.
okay. What about hairdressers that set their own
They
price?
set their own price, yeah.
They set their own price.
Nail salons, massage therapy.
So they set their own price, and that, well, I'm talking about like a person that
Is in a booth.
is in a booth.
Yeah.
They're the ones that set their own
Yeah.
price. Do you tip on top of that?
Patrick does.
After they've already set their price on what they want.
Yeah.
Ideally, yeah.
And massages and nail plot, they're working for somebody, and
Yeah.
they set their price.
Yeah, when
So-
when I would go get haircuts, I would leave a tip on top of whatever. I was like,
But,
hey,
but was it a privately owned guy that rented their own booth?
No, I mean, sometimes, yeah. I mean, I obviously haven't been to a barber frequently. I think I spent the most time in a barber shop was when, like, the ages of 8 to 13. After that, I really just, like, fuck that. I don't want to deal with all that shit.
Well, but like the thing is like, for me, would you rather me tip you or commit to coming back the next 10 years? How about that?
I counter with, it might not even be a counter, maybe just an addition. It would be more helpful if I could see where the tip was going. Like on the screen, it's like, okay, you can tip 15, 20, 25. It's like,
Yeah.
okay, where does that go? Does that go to you? Does it go to a pool? Does it help your average? Like, how does my tip help you, or does it help the establishment that is taking my money? So where's my tip going? Like when I go to a bar.
Ooh, I wonder if you could make like a rating system where it's like, this is how tipping works here. And like have like a kind of a custom, like not a custom, but like just little sticker that maybe looks like this. And it was like, your tip go like something about like explains tip here. And then it's like, we tip share here. Our employees make over minimum wage, and some other piece of information, like you're saying, right?
I think that would be cool in the sense that, you know,
And then every place has to post it.
Well, I think instead of that, making people post it, make it a directory for all of the local businesses that say, hey, these are the places, this is where they do tips, this is from first-hand accounts. This may have changed as of this date, but it is accurate to this point, just like fucking Google Maps. Photo taken June 2022. So at that point, that house looks fucking weird now. But as of this point, June 2022, this is how PV Deli does tips.
Yeah.
They go directly to the waitress or waiter, waitstaff in general, or it goes to a pool and then it is divided. And then you could have that either just like first-hand accounts or like submissions, or you just manage, okay, this is the feedback I got on this has changed. Sonic has changed their terms of service when it comes to tips and stuff like that. So that, I think that would be really helpful. And then you could offer an in-person, like you said, sticker that says, hey, we are, like, for example, whatever, Keep San Angelo Beautiful example for tips, whatever that business would be, and then boom, and then it says validated, and then as of whatever stamp, and then people can see that, and it can be posted just like they post their fucking Bud Light signs and Coors Light, whatever, in bars. So I think that would be really helpful.
Parrot Head, I think, tip shares.
Well, and
So
they also,
they-
another thing that they do, right, they post about this, right? If you don't close your tab, we are going to
Right,
charge you 20%.
right.
Okay, so why not post this there too? Like if you don't close your tab, we're going to charge you 20%. You know, like, and you could make something that people could just look at real quick and go, I understand what this means.
Fuentes, whoever rings you up, regardless of anything, is the one that gets the tip.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so that
So
would be.
that
But they
is-
used to have it where you would walk up to the cash register. Do they not do that anymore?
Oh,
You
on the-
can, but
oh,
if
sorry.
that person is ringing you it in, and you decide to leave that tip, the person that ring you in it will get the tip.
So even if
Yeah,
they
because
didn't
every-
ever talk to me the whole time.
So everybody that has a login that does the order, if someone calls and I do an order, and they come back and decide to leave me a tip, then I get the tip.
Oh, so whoever opens the ticket at the beginning.
Whoever opens the ticket in the beginning.
Okay, that's how Peasant Village is.
Yeah.
Because like, I could put it in, and then Keen just needs to jump in because he heard that this person needed another drink, and he could just jump in another old fashioned into that ticket, and then that person, like, say that table is just in a hurry. They're like, "Hey, Keen, can you check us out?" Even though Seth started us, Keen's like, "Yeah, no problem." Does it. I get the tip,
Correct.
not you. At
Right.
PV Deli, it's tip share.
Yeah, I think that would be another project that you could just be pitched
Never
to
do.
the
With their 5 clients, what do you think?
There are 5 clients.
Or is there 5 clients
For who?
or viewers?
Oh, I was like
Oh,
clients.
yeah.
Yeah, post your comments and post your discussion in the comments below.
See.
Like and subscribe. No, fucking I think that could be because what's the initiative thing that we had signed up for, like the San Angelo tourist thingy with the cadre? What's that called?
Business Explorer.
Is that what it is?
Oh, Insider, San Angelo Insider.
Yeah. That. So that could be a benefit to becoming a San Angelo insider, and you could say, hey, you get to see more of like a behind the scenes, if you will, how these businesses' financial aspects are, and what that is just how tip sharing and or tips work at certain establishments.
Yeah.
If they take tips at all or they don't, they prefer cash, stuff like that. So you have an idea of where you're going. So like, what is it? Is it Blue Agave? That used to be the Pearl Ice House.
Yes.
That like I've never been in that bit. I've never been in that restaurant. I think what it is now. I have no idea how they do tips. I don't know if they just do check right ups. Does a waitress come to my table? Like, what does that look like? So we can have
Waitress comes to
idea
your
of
table.
the experience of being in the restaurant and where your money is going without having to harass the owner and know all of his financials and all that stuff. So I
Yeah.
think that'd be really cool.
Yeah.
So and then give people more conscious of what they're doing with their money and how we can support.
Well, and
Local businesses.
Jason's talked about, like, with me, he's like, yeah, like, my food cost plus my staff cost, and then, like, this is how much I try to make off every entree. And, like, if you could be transparent with that whole thing, that'd be really interesting. I don't know if it serves anyone, if it helps anyone, if it helps the restaurant, or if it helps people make decisions, because I don't know if most people think about things like that. But, like, to be able to say, like, you know, the Food King or whatever, is that what it's called now?
Yeah, Food King, the grocery store.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're
Grocery
like,
store? Jesus.
they're like a cost plus, right? So they, like, their shelf, I mean, from what their marketing talks about, cost plus, right? The shelf price is the price that they pay, and then you pay 10% on top of that. And it's amazing because their stuff is all more expensive than HEB. I don't know how that works.
Right.
But like I think that there's, like, it'd be neat if things were more like that.
Sure.
Purchasing in volume always gets you a better price.
Yeah. And HEB is purchasing a lot more than Food King, I'm sure.
Texas helping Texas, baby. I don't know. I think I really like the tip share thing. I think what we should do is, how often do you guys eat out a week? Like,
Not as often as I used to.
Not as often.
well, in a month, how often would you say you guys eat out?
Maybe 30
3 or 4
days.
times.
Just kidding.
That's what it sounds like too when you get done eating out.
Brent's
Yes.
got a clean butthole.
Well, before I left on my last trip, and I was like, okay, Jay, what we're gonna do is we only get an opportunity to eat out once a week. So that's like Saturday to Sunday, start of the next week. That's it, like once a week. So when I got back, we went to Minnie's when I went to go work at ASU on Thursday, I think, Wednesday or Thursday. It was Thursday. So that's where we went out to eat, and it was just me, her, and Jelly. So Juju wasn't involved, but on Sunday, she was like, okay, well, I want pizza. I was like, okay, the week is not over yet. She's like, well, Sunday is the start of week for some people. And I was like, nope, not here. Like, I understand some calendars say Sunday through Saturday, but right now it is Monday through Sunday. And we already had our opportunity to eat out. So in about 12 hours, you can technically eat out another meal again. So that's what I was trying to lead into is once a week, depending on how frequently y'all eat out, y'all could go to a different spot, ask the local wait staff and or chefs, whoever it comes to you. So let's say Peasant Village, when we're talking about it. Let's say one of the wait staff, you're like, okay, hey, do you mind sharing how you, like, where your tips go? If I tip you right now, where does it go? So, like, interviewing basically the staffers there, and we can start building a catalog of, like, where that money is going without prying into the financials of the business.
Well, and plus, are they getting $2.30 an hour?
Yeah, I mean, that's also an option.
Are you
and,
getting
like, that's just something that's, like,
$2.30 an hour? I mean,
and the way you propose it when you're publishing that information is staff might not be making X amount or make under this median salary here. So that can either hurt the business because you're publishing what their staff are making, or bolster the popularity of that restaurant. Be like, okay, well, we should go there more because I know that my favorite wait staff isn't making as much money as I'd like. So let me go tip
there's
them
customers that come in and demand a lot, and the servers give them a lot at Fuentes, and they don't get tipped at all. And I'm like, God, that's just wrong.
Yep. And if that information was more public, then it would encourage different people maybe to go to different places. Because like I said, they can see where their money goes. But the idea was like we go to a different place each week, like we do for ideally for tacos. And that could be something that we talk about and just have a running log for. And we just like text each other or keep a running Excel sheet that just says, oh, Sonic tip share, waitress or waiters get $3 an hour or some shit like that. And then just like keep a catalog. It's like Whataburger, you can tip. I don't know why you tip at Whataburger, but it's an option.
I don't know.
And maybe some stores do it differently, so that would encourage us to go to different places.
What are you Googling?
Nothing. He's texting.
You're
He's
texting?
texting me right now. He's
No,
saying,
Laura.
Richard's
was-
lips look so delicious
I was making
right
sure
now.
that the kids' lunches were worked out.
Where's that?
Oh, they go back to school this week, right? Oh, they already started?
They went last Thursday.
Nice. So it's just
So-
your wife and Momo at the house?
Yep.
How does it feel for her, at least, to be,
Free of them.
again?
Well, it's interesting because they're riding the bus home too. So like she doesn't go get them. She doesn't like stop in the middle of the day to go get them.
But do you drop them off still?
Yeah. Well, so I dropped Bennett off. So Watson's been trying to go. So this is good. Watson he's been waking. Well, he was like, I want to ride the bus. And Laura in May was like, yeah, sure. And then he asked me, I was like, yeah, in the afternoon, I'm still taking him to school. What's wrong with you? And he's like, no, Dad, I really want to ride the bus. And so he's like pestered me about it all summer. And finally, last Monday, I just looked at him and go, how about this? If you want to ride the bus, and I pulled up the bus schedule, you got to be out there at 6:15. That's what time I wake you up.
6:15.
Yep. And I go, that's what time I wake you up in the morning.
Yeah, school
And he goes,
schedule's
yeah,
cadence as
well,
fuck.
can you wake me up? And like at 6 o'clock? And I go, no,
Bro, 15 minutes. and
I'm not going to wake you up earlier.
Where does the bus go in your neighborhood?
Why
Is it-
6:15?
It goes from like Watson's the second kid to get picked up in our neighborhood. Then it goes to Mertzen almost, like halfway to Mertzen and back.
Oh
Like I watched it on
God.
Watson's little
Yeah,
trip.
yeah.
Yeah. So it's like I'm sure it's some efficiency thing, right, with how the buses
So
go.
he's gone one time at least.
No, so he's gone every day except today. And so
Jeez, bro.
so the first day he wakes up.
Shit.
Well, Laura helped him wake up and helped and everything. And then Watson's like, Dad, can you please? I'm like, no, I told you
Is it
I'm
worth it?
not waking you up.
Does he think it's worth it now?
Probably. Or
I don't know what he's doing because his best friend lives in our neighborhood but doesn't ride the same bus as a different bus. The upper bluffs and the lower bluffs get a different
Oh, I
bus because
see.
our bus comes through our neighborhood.
yeah.
Like instead of it going like down Arden and then down 2288 and then towards Mertzen,
Yeah.
it cuts through our neighborhood, just that one street,
Yeah.
picks up one kid, picks up Watson, and then keeps going. And
I had to walk to our
on
bus.
Weston, right? That's the
Yeah.
street that cuts through. And then it goes out to Mertzen and then turns back around and I don't know how far it really goes,
Yeah,
but like
it's-
comes back and takes them to Bonham. And I'm like, Watson, Robert's not even on the same bus as you. That's his best friend. And he's like, yeah, I know. And I go, what do you do? He goes, I play on my phone, listen to music, whatever. And I'm like, okay, that sounds miserable. He goes, well, I said, how hot is the bus? He goes, oh, it has air conditioning.
Yeah.
And they sent me a picture, and they have seatbelts and air conditioning.
I didn't have seatbelts on.
And I'm
mine.
like,
Some of them do.
I'm like, oh, this cushy bus. That's why he likes riding it. And I think that he also knows that he's not hearing like Bennett bicker with him. And then the way back, like Laura would pick him up, and they'd have to wait in line and like do that, and then get
Yeah,
in
I
the
would
car
prefer to
and
ride the bus.
but now they just ride the bus home, and he's like the second to last kid that gets off the bus.
Yeah.
So he's having a good time doing it. And I'm like, okay, cool. But today, this morning, I walk out to go wake up Bennett at 6:15, which actually at 7 o'clock this morning because I messed up. But I walk out and Watson's sitting there on the recliner, and I'm like, missed the bus, huh? And he goes, yeah, just by 2 minutes. And I was like,
Yeah, that shit sucks.
because that means he was up at 6, getting ready, and then he was out there at 6:17, right?
Yeah, just watch the bus drive
And
past.
and then I was like, do not. I told him last night. I said, do not chase after the bus.
Never.
Walk back in the house and just because it's just right down the block, like not even one house away from us where he gets picked up. So he's just sitting there, and I'll like walk in, wake Bennett up. I'm like, hey, just so you know, I'm making us run late right now, but just get ready. Let's go. And so we got him there at 7:25 or something. So they usually get there like 7:15 is the first kid gets dropped off at 7:15, and you can drop them off all the way till 7:45. So today Watson
I miss
Road,
riding the bus.
but
It was nice.
but I've said, I think with me, like it takes me 15 minutes to drive here in the morning. Okay. I can't get anything done during those 15 minutes. So that's like 30 minutes of every day of not getting anything done.
Sure.
But if I was riding a bus and it took 45 minutes or an hour, I could work from the bus
Because you're not driving.
because I'm not driving.
Yeah.
He just needs a chauffeur is what he's trying to get at.
So
You're good.
we've talked about it.
Yeah, that's not happening for me, unfortunately.
But-
unless I can
Where'd you get this at?
the donkey rescue.
I know,
What?
but where?
Insane. There's a fucking donkey rescue, bro.
One chauffeur problem is usually it's somebody that I like, so I don't get as much done. I need somebody that just like is an Uber driver.
It doesn't talk to you.
But it costs too much to Uber drive.
Does Concho Valley
No,
Transit
my
go
friend
in your
has
neighborhood?
some
So
donkeys on her.
I would drive to HEB.
You can adopt them here.
I would drive to HEB and then wait for the bus. And at that point, it's not worth it. If I'm already having to get in my car and drive somewhere, that's already 5 minutes of that time.
How long is that
So-
walk from your house to HEB?
But a walk wouldn't save me time.
I know, but it would get you the exercise, so you would need to go to the.
That's true.
But then waiting for the bus and waking up. I don't know. I enjoyed riding the bus when I had to go to school somewhat. I got stabbed in the forehead one time coming home from a bus ride from school. That was like the only ever like altercation I had. But outside of that, riding the bus was nice. Like you said, you get to listen to music. Sometimes the bus had AC, but then there was times where the bus got delayed or the bus driver was upset with the kids, so we'd pull over to the side of the road and sit there for like 20 minutes until we like stopped. I say we, but all of the kids stopped being hooligans on the bus. But yeah, I could definitely see why Watson would like that. Like you said, he plays on his phone, hangs out, maybe goes back to sleep. Comfy area. But yeah, if you could figure out a way to get reliable, frequent public transportation to and from the office, that would be ideal. Whether that's leaving later in the day or like later in the morning rather to get here, or just whatever it would take, I guess. That would be pretty nice for you, I suppose. But
So, okay. Well, we're way over.
Yes, that's
Time.
that
to
time.
be fair, we started at like 9:40, so an
Okay.
hour and 20 minutes now.
Ooh.
But cool. Thank you for tuning in to another episode of the Big Black Richard Podcast. I'm Black. That's Richard. Or that's Dick.
Richard.
That's Big. We'll see y'all next time.
Adios.
Peace.
Bye.
Fantastic
Is it-
Four. It's like a
Oh,
Fantastic Four.
I just saw 3 fingers.
Well, I'll give you one if you want.
Oh, yeah. Oh, what?
I might lose it in there, but I think it'd be worth it.
Come out the same color, though.
Oh, my God.